Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Newcastle, delighted as always to be joined by Mr. Leigh Wood. Leigh, I said you were famous. You said you're not famous, you're popular. It seems like everyone wants a piece of you in this hotel. So, how are you enjoying life?
Yeah, it's been good to catch up with friends, family, my kids. But I started training again now. I've kind of missed the gym. I've realised that having that amount of time off and you start eating a bit of bad food and you start losing your shape, and I think boxing is my therapy. So yeah, I'm back in the gym.
Good to see. Obviously, I do want to talk about you, but there's a reason why you're in Newcastle. You're here for your gym mate Shabaz Masoud, who's got a tough opponent in his hands against Jose San Martin. Talk to me about Shabaz and how he's been looking in this camp.
Yeah, it's a big step up. One that he didn't really need. He wants a big step up. He wanted these kind of fights. Maybe promoters would have gone for a lesser opponent, but that's a testament to him and how good he is and his belief in himself. I think he's world class, and he's going to prove that tonight, hopefully, and look good in doing so. And then move forward towards a shot or a bigger belt, an eliminator of some kind maybe. I think he's ranked really high in WBA and governing bodies. So soon to be world champion, and I can't wait to see it and be part of it.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting night here in Newcastle. It seems like the young guns have been fired up for that. I don't know if you've seen any of the press conference and the weigh-in. There's been argy-bargy, there's been pushing. So yeah, it's going to be a mouth-watering event tonight.
Yeah, I think I've never done that, but I think it does help. It helps from the promoters, helps sell the show, gets people talking, think, oh yeah, I want to see if he's as good as he thinks he is, or I want to see that loudmouth get knocked out. Or there's always reasons for people doing that, and it gets people talking and makes them tune in. Whether it's good or bad, you think it's going to get people to tune in. So it's going to be good for the promoter.
I do a little podcast with Joe Pugh from IFL. We every time we do a podcast on your fights, I'm like, just sit down, relax, get some popcorn and just enjoy it, because you bring drama. I mean, look, the Conlon fight, the drama. Do you know what I mean? The Lara fight, the drama with Ben Davison with the towel. Then you got the Josh Warrington fight, the drama. The Lara rematch. It's like you're writing a little Rocky movie here. We're on Rocky 5 coming up, and then and this next fight we've got Rocky 5 coming up. So yeah, I'm expecting drama, but. You've said to me off camera there that I've got a ticket to your next fight, which for me, when I was talking to Frank Smith and I'm talking about you and Joe Cordina, I'm thinking, yeah, look at the past fights that you both have been in, the Rakhimov fight for Cordina, the fights I've just rattled off for you. You two together, for me, as a selfish boxing fan, I can see drama and knockdowns. You're used to it, but I can see all that. Can you?
I've got to agree with you, haven't I? I'm never in a dual fight. I never have been in a dual fight. Cordina would make a great fight, a great partner for myself. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Really, if you think about it. I think I've got three or four options. Number one being Warrington, not in any order. I'm saying one of them being Warrington, one of them being Cordina, one of them being another belt holder at the new weight, I think that's it. I think. Just had a little conversation there about Conlon, but I don't see him getting past Jordan. I see Jordan beating him, so I'm not even going to mention him in that equation. So yeah, I've got three options there, unless there's a new one or Eddie can bring someone else to the table. But I think Cordina really for me, because I get something out of it. It's not just like a big fight. And I'm not fighting at the City Ground to be like, oh, I fought at the City Ground, amazing. Like I want to win. I want to win. I want it to be a spectacle. I want it to be an unforgettable night, one for the history books. It could be my last fight. I'm not saying it is my last fight, but it could be my last fight. So I want to make sure it's one that I go out with a bang. And I think to put something else on the table for me to gain a world title, then it's going to bring the best out of me.
Well, that to me just sounds like Joe Cordina, two-weight world champion, City Ground. That seems like if you do win that fight against Joe Cordina, you could retire probably the happiest fighter on the planet.
Yeah, but then when you got a world title, it's like, well, you got a world title, you might as well defend it. But no, like, I don't need to keep fighting for money. Like I said to everyone, the only reason that I want to keep fighting is to achieve my dream, and that's why I made sure it was in the contract for the last fight, because I kept getting, oh well, can we do it next set? It's like, oh well, time of year. Or can we do it next set? Oh, every time I won, it's like there's a reason why I can't do it. So I had to put it in the contract to make sure it was next, and we're there. So it's exciting, but I need the dance partner, the right one.
Well, that's the thing. You mentioned Colin there. You believe that he won't get past Jordan Gill, but even if Mick does get past Jordan Gill, he's still a dance partner for you. Josh Warrington's still a dance partner for you. Joe Cordina's a dance partner for you. Even if they bring in a Shaki Foster or an Avaretti over for you, so you're not lacking any dance partner. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You've got so many dance partners there that you can choose from. But if you had to choose, you're going to go with Joe Cordina. But below Joe Cordina, if it's not him, would it be that the rematch with either Warrington and or Colin?
I'm so easy. Like, if it was up to me, I would just say, right, these are the options, and just let the fans pick who I fight. You know, because at the end of the day, the fans are going to pick the one they think is the most exciting fight, which will put more bums on seats, which will attract bigger viewing numbers and attract more money for me. So, will generate more money for me. So it's like, let the fans decide. Why not?
You mentioned there that you don't believe Jordan Gill's going to get past will get past Mick Collins. He's going to beat Mick Collins. Sorry. Yeah. So you're going to be are you going to be in Belfast for that one?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll be going for my friend Jordan. We've been like brothers over the years. You know, I think 13 years. He's a great guy and he's a good fighter. And I believe he's doing everything he needs to do to win. He knows what he needs to do to win, which is most important. A smart fighter. Ben's been helping him out, and Leigh Wilder's been helping out, and Barry Smith's going to be taking him over there. I'll be over there on the night as well, and I can't wait to see it. I'm confident.
I'm going to say to you, right, there's obviously a needle there between you and Mick. Now, if he does get past Jordan Gill, like I said, there's going to be something said post-fight and stuff like that. That needle's going to ignite again. That fire's going to ignite because he's beat one of your best friends. You said that he's a brother to you in Jordan Gill. Does that fire, if he does beat Jordan Gill, would that fire go in your belly again to get Mick in the ring once more to settle that score?
I'm not sure, mate. I can't see him beating Jordan. I don't want to jinx it, but you know, like I said, he's doing everything he needs to do. So we'll take it as it comes. Hopefully Jordan beats him, and that discussion will never take place.
Josh Warrington's called you a little bitch. I mean, like,
I've got a good social media team. They keep making these videos, and I giggle as I post them. I'm like posting, I'm giggling. Yeah, like I just seen another video. Then he's responded to my video that I posted, and he said something. He sounded like a child. Something about he's strong, but he's not the strongest. It literally sounded like a little kid. So I'm gonna make another video out of that one. I'm gonna pass it to my guy. He's gonna make the video. So yeah, this is comical, innit? But if we keep building the interest and people want to see that fight again, then great. I get to fight at City Ground in a massive fight against someone I've already beat, which I thought I'd be an extremely hard fight for City Ground. But it's now time's got here. I am that hard fight for anyone. So the tables have kind of turned. I don't even know who I'm going to fight there. But I just know I'm going to fight there. So.
Well, the thing is as well, you're not going down to featherweight. Your next fight is at super featherweight, so that's what you want to become. There's no going down to featherweight to face anyone else for one last dance. Your super featherweight is the thing. City Ground. Next fight, 100%.
100%. Talks have already begun. I think I'll have a meeting with Eddie in a few weeks to talk about who, because we still don't know who yet. We just know where. Take that.
Eddie right there. If you want to stick it on, we just came out there now. So.
Ed, do we know who yet? Do we know who yet?
Who do you want?
I'm not sure. I want to let the fans decide.
Do you want belts? Do you want money?
Both.
Do you want rivalry?
All three. Can we get all three?
I think it's difficult to get all three.
Should we let the fans decide? Can we do that? Can we like a poll?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that would be the best way to do it, because that's going to be the most exciting fight, which would generate the most money.
Life is terrible. Who am I going to fight for a fortune at the City Ground? I just don't know.
See you down there.
I'll see you soon, Ed.
Well, there you go. You said it there. Life is not terrible for you because you've got so many options. And that when you were starting off in your career, we've done this in nearly 10 minutes, so we want to get to the fight tonight. So I'll keep this last question. When you were losing them British title fights and all that down in them small hall shows and whatnot, did you ever envision this scenario where you'd be in this position where the City Ground is there, becoming a two-weight world champion, all the options that you have on the table, Eddie Hearn basically saying to you, who do you want? Did you ever envision that when you were losing them fights in your early parts of your career?
Do you know, when I was losing them fights, it was so frustrating because I used to go back home or back to the gym and I'd think to myself I do everything I can do, I know I'm good enough, and I know I work hard enough, and I dedicate myself. I do everything I need to do to the T, like, but I'm not getting where I need to get. But I'm doing everything I need to do. I'm doing everything that's asked of me. But actually, what I needed to do was find someone to guide me and show me how to win these fights. And there's so much more to learn than just what I knew. If that makes sense. And like anything in life, like in any area, them experts, when they get to the top of the tree, they're never done learning. And even when they get there, they're still learning. They're always learning. And that's the same with boxing. I'm still learning. I'm still improving. And as I get experience, and that's just going to keep racking up. Obviously, I'm towards the end of my career now, but I'm still learning. So yeah, you know, it was frustrating time. But I remember one time, I think I was offered the Frampton fight. I think someone pulled out last minute, and my manager said, "Oh, at the time, I mean, would you fight him so many days' notice?" I was like, "Yeah," because that's how desperate I was, not to make money, not to get a quick payday, but desperate to show everyone how good I am, and show everyone how good I am, and show everyone what I can do. And that would, at the time, I thought this would be an opportunity for me to do that. And then I remember I was in the bathroom, I think I was in the bath, and I'd lost obviously the British, and then I was 30, I think. And that's late for someone to start winning fights as a boxer. I was 30 and I was thinking in the bath, like, I've had like hardly boxed anyone since 2014 when I boxed with the British, and like I had no luck, and then I'm not getting anywhere. I'm 30, I've got no money, I'm not where I want to be, and like I thought, yeah, but in the back of my head I thought, yeah, but you could like have the best run anyone's ever had. You could have this fight, that fight, and over the next 3 or 4 years win every fight and go on an unbelievable run. But that's just a thought. That's just like a quick dream. Like I didn't actually think that would happen, but it has happened, and more than that. So yeah, it is quite unbelievable. And one day there might be a film. We'll get you starred in it.
Well, I'm playing you, man. Listen, thanks so much, Leigh. I do appreciate it. And like you, the way these last 3 years maybe of your careers went, you probably could make a movie out of it. Because like I said to you, when I done my podcast with Joe, I just said sit back, relax, get your popcorn, and just enjoy Leigh Wood while we've still got him. So listen, there's still plenty of fights still that don't go yet, because I want to see all these rematches with the Warringtons and Conlins and Joe Cardinas. Because like I said to you, you seen my interview with Frank Smith? I said, if I'm not working on it, Frank, I need to be there.
You get a ticket off him, I seen it nowhere. I seen it. You got a free ticket, so I'll see you there then.
Definitely, I'll see you there. Listen, Leigh, pleasure to see you, big man, and I'll enjoy the fights tonight, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, mate.